Hello everyone, this is the end of 2018 and I want to encourage you by showing you a photo report of the work we've been able to accomplish at our new mission base in Alaska. We have been working there for 23 years now, and we have been waiting and praying and asking the Lord for a property for all these years, and in 2017 we were able to purchase this property. And in April, we were able to go there and start to prepare for building our first building. We need more people to work in Alaska. We had 12 teams this year, and we're going to have more than that next year. But we want you to see what God is doing in Alaska. In April of 2018, Mel Miller and I were able to fly to Alaska and start to lay out the dimensions of the building. As you can see, a lot of these trees were right in the middle of where the building was supposed to be, so we had to mark them and start to clear some land. We started cutting trees, most of them spruce trees, in April, and in preparation for the teams that were coming later in the summer. This building is 28 by 60, and it's a 3-car garage that has a living quarters upstairs and also a kitchen and a bathroom on the far end of the building. It was designed by the men who work in our ministry, who have experience in architecture and contracting. In August, we started to bring some teams up, and Larry Delinsky and Wick Sunderland at Mountain Home Fellowship worked with Bill Enslow and I, and we started to prepare for cutting a lot of trees and clearing land. The first step was chainsaws, and we worked diligently in the rain. And this cow moose didn't like us being there. She was watching us the entire time. We were cutting trees in the rain and working on clearing off this area, cutting the trees up, limbing them and bucking them up. When the heavy equipment started to come in, and we were starting to move a lot of the branches and the logs, that cow moose decided she wasn't going to hang around anymore, so she left. So Wick Sunderland started to move the stumps with his bulldozer, and wow, what an incredible thing to have heavy equipment. The Lord reminded me over and over that the early settlers did this all by hand, but we were able to rent his bulldozer. And the former owner used to have pheasants, and there was a lot of these old pheasant pens everywhere, and so Wick was pushing a lot of this junk and debris onto piles and saved us so much time. We are so very thankful for that. So we started to build the road that goes back into the clearing where all those trees used to be. And believe me, a lot of work, pushing off the topsoil. The topsoil had a lot of tree roots and stumps, and we pushed all that topsoil off into a nice pile. And this is the area that we cleared, and we're just very, very thankful for what we've been able to accomplish. You know, when we purchased this ground, we never realized how beautiful the ground was until we started to actually stand back and look at it. And we praise the Lord for His beauty, as you can see in this picture. Then we had a neighbor who had his bulldozer come, and Pat Lakey worked with us for another week, and we started to bring in loads and loads of stone for building our road. We had 27 truckloads of stone brought in, and we're very, very thankful for those of you who gave towards the construction of this road and the pad for our new building. You can see here the area that's in front of where the garage is going to be built. Bill was standing right in the middle of the garage there. We are so very thankful for all the different people that we met throughout this process. This is going to be a beautiful place to bring our teams for their first night in Alaska. You can see in this little video what the building is going to look like. As I said before, it's 28 by 60 and it's a 3-car garage. As you go into the garage, you can see the 3 bays. We have a red pickup just like that, and we also have a 15-passenger van, and we have 2 utility trailers. We have a lot of tools that have accumulated over the years, and we're very thankful to be able to get them inside. And as you walk into the kitchen area, you'll be able to see where we're going to feed our teams. There's the kitchen area, and back behind the kitchen is a small bathroom with a shower. As you come out of the bathroom and go up the stairs, you'll see an area where the teams will be able to sleep at night. Obviously, this is going to be a temporary place until we build a larger bunkhouse. But also on the other end of the building, we're going to build some bunk beds in there, and we also have some cots. And then once we build a separate bunkhouse in the future, this room will probably become storage for more of our items that we need to store. Looking over top of the building, you can see a bird's eye view of the upstairs and how that's directly over top of the garage and the kitchen. We encourage you to go to our website, lightshineministries.org, and consider being a part of one of the teams, not only for building our mission base, but also for our regular teams that go all over the state of Alaska. There are 6 teams going to be dedicated to building this building from May into July. But there are also 7 other teams that are going in the different places across the state, the places that we've been working at for all these years. So consider being a part of one of those teams. And remember, this ministry is a ministry that gives you the opportunity to do the things that God has called you to do and has equipped you to do. We are all in this together, and we want to give God glory for the things that we've been able to accomplish so far, and to consider what the Father is telling us to do next. So thank you so much for your support. Thank you for helping us raise this money for the building materials for this building. And thank you for sending the many different people that are going to Alaska in 2019. God bless you. God bless your family. And may He be honored with everything we do in our lives.